Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-April 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Pisces, you may notice the brand new gold scales. I am celebrating my 1-year anniversary of creating the channel on April 20th. Guys, thank you so much for all your love, your support. I mean, I read all your comments, the emails that you send to me that I try to respond to as soon as I can, the direct messages on Instagram. I have even been lucky enough to hear your stories, your insight and clarity, and guys, I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you for positively engaging with the channel and supporting me as I grow my spiritual gifts and insights. Thank you. Also Pisces, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade zodiac candles. I handpick every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I believe every purchaser will resonate with and feel that they will. As well as I hand make every zodiac candle, and I intuitively choose the colors and the scents I believe every zodiac sign will resonate with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love to support the channel, please feel free to check out my online shop, where you can find in the description box, mermaidscaleshop.com. Alright Pisces, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Mars, Jupiter, stellium, and or any other sign you see fit for the sign of Pisces replacement. This is not going to resonate with every Pisces that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my guides and my intuition prioritize the messages I provide during this reading. If this reading isn't for you Pisces, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more this time than your sun sign does. Also Pisces, it's important to know that not every single message in this video will be for you, and that's okay. Please leave what doesn't resonate for someone to hear that message that needs to hear it. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in the Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Pisces and Cross Watchers, I am picking up on both energies here, and it's important to remember that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like a certain situation or scenario I'm describing, the roles are flipped or reversed, and you're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles. However, this is a Pisces reading, so I will make Pisces the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. If at all during this reading I say the words masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is sex or gender specific, I will let you know. Alright Pisces, let's get started. So Pisces, this is going to be a spread in regards to whoever you're romantically or energetically connected to at this time in regards to love and romance. Please know Pisces that you don't have to be romantically involved or in a relationship with someone at this time for someone's energies to come through in this reading. Ooh, Pisces, someone wants to work on something with you. They want to give their time, their effort, their energy. This is Virgo energy. You could be connected to a Virgo. It could also be Capricorn or Taurus energy, as the Pentacles are Earth energy. But with the Four of Cups, someone thinks you're not very satisfied with this connection at this time. Borderline even bored with this connection, or there's something that's just not completely fulfilling you about this. And they can sense it, and I feel like that's why they want to work on something here. I don't know, Pisces, I feel as if with the Four of Cups, it's just dissatisfaction. And maybe it's something that they're starting to recognize, that it's something in their own doing that's making you dissatisfied. But Pisces, some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be connected with a Leo, but they're extremely happy with you. You bring such a warmth and a light to their lives. But what they don't like about you is the King of Pentacles, Taurian energy. You guys have Taurus in your chart. You could be involved with a Taurus. Capricorn's on the board. A lot of Earth energy. So some of you are definitely connected to an Earth sign if you don't have Earth strongly in your chart. They're afraid it's going to end. So it's kind of similar to your last reading. I don't know if you guys have checked out that last reading. But they want to make this work. They want to make this work. They do not want to give up on this. I'm just like seeing, like, it's the vision I'm seeing right now is like a pair of hands like holding on to like a coffee mug or a tea mug. I don't know if you guys are drinking that right now, but I just feel as if they want to hold on to their light. They want to hold on to what makes them happy and warm, and that's you, Pisces. Wow. Wow, those both came out, so I'm going to put that together right there. Wow. All right, Pisces. I do want to point out right here that we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles on the board. So to me already, this indicates a soulmate connection that's coming through in this reading. You both are very down to earth, very chill people, very grounded, stable, reliable. But I almost feel like with what they don't like about you with this King of Pentacles, it's that I feel as if someone finds it hard, Pisces, to really know what you want. And I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy, but someone really wants to start opening themselves up to you more. So maybe they can find out what you're being guarded with. Because I think what I'm feeling here is a sense that because you're unsatisfied with something in the connection, whether that's you feel like they're not giving enough, whether it's you feel like there's not enough passion, I'm getting for some of you. Passion, interest, seduction, spontaneousness. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but that's for someone out there. But something's lacking of. And they just can't figure out, for whatever reason, it's all different for each and every one of you, what it is that is making you so unsatisfied. But in the background energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a popular card this series. It's been popping out quite frequently, and I feel as if during this time, people are really seeing what is valuable to them, specifically in love and romance. What they want to work towards. What they want to achieve, what they want to sustain and fulfill and complete and give. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very intelligent, hardworking, very capable of turning straw into gold, like Rumpelstiltskin, right? Like, the Queen of Pentacles can do anything that she wants and achieve it. I mean, I almost relate the Queen of Pentacles is like a step or two down from the Empress. But also with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm also feeling from this is, I believe, Pisces, before you were very happy in this connection, or there was something about it that just made you want to give, want to nurture, want to grow and sustain. But since there's been something lacking in, you kind of pulled back a bit. You withheld. And this person knows the capability and the potential of your love, how valuable it really is. But I just can't help but feel like they don't know how to get back to that reliable, loyal, generous type of feeling. And I'm not saying you're not being that, Pisces. I'm just saying that what I'm feeling from this is that it's not to the point where you were once upon a time. And again, I think that's just from I'm almost feeling like resentment between the two of you. Or even a frustration that as long as you've been trying to work on this, it still isn't where you want it to be. So you're pulling back and you're holding on to that value you have. You're holding on to that love you have. Until you really see the confirmation of, is it worth to give? Or am I just going to keep it to myself and find someone else more worthy of it? Some of you could work with this person, definitely is the case, like coworkers, maybe even a boss, I'm hearing. For some, not all. But let's get into this, Pisces. How they feel about you is the Eight of Pentacles. This is earth energy again. Virgo specifically, could also be Taurus or Capricorn. I don't know, I'm still getting from this energy, like, working to figure it out, or working to figure you out. But I don't know, I feel the frustration coming from Pisces, but again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa, that it's not hard to figure out. Almost as if I'm getting like someone who's trying too hard to just kind of focus on the small things that don't really matter as much as the bigger picture here. So I guess it would be something like working hard to, I don't know, give you small gifts, or you know, hang out with you, spend time with you. But I almost feel like it's as if they're focusing on the wrong direction, because Pisces, what's lacking is the emotional bond, the spiritual bond. And it's like they're too much trying to focus on, oh, well, let me just get Pisces their favorite food for tonight, or just give them a, you know, my Amazon Prime account so they can watch whatever movie. And those things are nice, you know, don't get me wrong. It's not like those things aren't nice, but, or yeah, I'll take Pisces out on a date and, you know, that should be enough, but it's not enough, I'm getting. And I'm thinking that they're trying to work hard into figuring out what isn't working and why it's not working. But they're going to be dedicated, Pisces. Because again, I'm getting this thing that they just don't want to let this go. They really like your hips. And if it's not your hips, something about like your abdomen area. And then maybe someone has like a tattoo there as well, like on their hips or on their abdomen. Maybe on their thighs. And there's something about your feet they really like too. I don't know. But they want to figure this out, Pisces. They want to figure this out with you. And if it's not showing now, I do feel like, you know, around this time, or maybe even like 8 days after this reading, for some of you, it's going to be like very clear that they're going to reach out and be like, look, what can I do for you, Pisces, to make this work? Because you do make them really happy. I can see that in the cards. Yeah, and like what they think about this situation is the Four of Cups. Water energy, Cancerian energy specifically, could also be Pisces or Scorpio energy. You can have those signs in your chart. You can be involved with one of those signs, but again, like they are starting to sense that there's something you're not the same, I'm feeling. Or they're figuring out you're not the same, that there's just something about you that's not totally emotionally involved. But then I'm getting the sense that, Pisces, I feel like you tried at first to get the ball rolling. You tried to be the one to incite, like, hey, how about we try this for tonight? Let's go to this place and try to do something new. Because you were bored with the same thing. Like, I think this person is very, or what I'm feeling is that this person is very routine, very mundane, likes their T's crossed and their I's dotted, right? In the same exact way. But Pisces is a bit more curious than that. Pisces kind of likes to adventure and explore, stir things up. And given we're in quarantine or in shelter, at least the most of the world is, so we don't have that opportunity to physically go out there, but you need to stimulate the mind of the Pisces. You need to stimulate the curiosity, the adventure. Pisces is not the one to do the same thing every day. And almost as if like sexually too, I'm getting for some of you, like the sex could be good, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's like the same 3 positions and you want something more than that. And they're just starting to sense that you're just not as invested in it. And it's kind of scaring them, actually, for a lot of them. They want to get your attention back, Pisces, or they want to get that exciting feeling from the whole connection again, but more so because they're starting to sense that you're not as excited. You're not as open, or I am getting a sense of a closedness with you, Pisces, for some of you. And they just want to open that shell up again. So yeah, I said shell, and that kind of just rang Cancer in my mind. I don't know if you guys have Cancer in your chart or connected with a Cancer, but they want to know what it's going to take to not lose you, or to not lose the excitement and the passion that was there. And that makes sense because I'm only seeing one fire card or one wand card, and that's what their highest hopes are. And I also think that's your highest hopes too, Pisces. What they like the most about you is the Sun. I mean, the happiest card in the deck. And I get the Sun a lot with Pisces. And it's not so much that you guys have to have Leo in your chart, but when Pisces is in love, Pisces gives their all. Their heart, their generosity, their kindness, their excitement, their, and this is a high vibrational Pisces, right? I'm not talking about the lower vibrational ones. I'm also getting Pisces that you always cheer them up. You always know how to cheer them up. You're very intuitive. You have like a sixth sense with people. You can read them like a book, right? So, when they're feeling down, when they're feeling sad, Pisces, you know exactly what to do to make them happy again. Whether that's, take them to their favorite place, like go on a walk and talk to them. I think just talking to them and how you listen really is what brightens up the whole day for them thereafter. I'm also getting a Piscean, or picking up on a Piscean that very, very much likes animals. I don't know if you're vegetarian. It doesn't have to go that far. Maybe even vegan. Maybe you just like have a lot of animals, or animals are naturally drawn to you. And they can sense like your good-hearted soul nature of how sweet you are from that alone. Like, I think there's like an experience I'm picking up on for someone, this isn't going to be for everyone, where it's like you two were hanging out and like it was either like a friend's pet or like a stray pet like walked up to you guys and they just like digged you. They're like, damn, why do animals always like you, or something like that. But that's not for everyone. It's just a confirmation for someone out there. But at the end of the day, you just make them incredibly happy. Incredibly happy. And you're willing to do a lot for the people you love. And it always like, it always helps, Pisces. No one's ever just dissatisfied with having you in their life. You're a light. Some of you could even be light workers, but there's just this natural glow about you, Pisces, that everyone's attracted to, and magnetically you draw people in. So this is where it gets interesting. What they don't like is the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Could also be Virgo or Capricorn, earth energy. Could be in your chart. I am getting a stubborn thing here, which is interesting because people don't expect Pisces to be stubborn. And yeah, they're a mutable sign, but you can't make a Piscean do what you want. Pisces is always going to do what they want. And it's very, very hard to make Pisces go into a routine, or make Pisces go in a very repetitive type of nature. Pisces is just not that way, and they're not going to change for anyone or anything. And so I'm getting a very stubborn nature, and so sometimes I feel like they've picked up on that you're stubborn. And so, like when they try to like get you to do something, there's no way of convincing you elsewise, right? I'm also getting to Pisces. I don't know if there's some sort of disinterest in the connection here, and when they asked you what's wrong, you kind of said, oh, you know, I'm just tired from work, or I've been working a lot. But they can sense it's something more than that, or that, oh, you know, I just did a lot today, I just need time to myself. But they can tell it's something that you're dissatisfied with them. I'm also going to be honest, I'm picking up on an energy that someone may think that you're too focused on the material. But if that's the case, I feel like it's as if Pisces is really working on something to keep their financial stability, especially during these times. So you may have been like throwing a bit more of yourself into work, which is reasonable. But that can also be a sense of what has been distracting from the connection. I kind of want to clarify this card. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm also picking up that there could be like a earth energy around you, or maybe like a boss or a coworker that you spend time with. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands, fire energy, Sagittarius specifically, also could be Aries or Leo. Yeah, I just feel as if with the Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles, like it's hard to get you to do anything that you don't want to do. Like the Eight of Wands is very action motivated, go, go, go. But if you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it. I'm also getting a sense with the Eight of Wands. Maybe some of you guys could travel a lot for business. But I'm also, I don't know why, with this combination, I'm kind of getting a stressed out type of energy. I don't know, Pisces, if you guys have been really stressed recently. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot going on in the collective at this time, and Pisces, you're naturally very empathic. You may be sensing the stress, or maybe something stressful is going on in your life that you're trying to solve. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to do it on your own, instead of getting this person's help or getting this person to understand what's really going on. I don't know who that's for. I want to get one more card. Why is the King of Pentacles here for what they don't like about Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Pisces, I do have to say with the Nine of Wands, so that's kind of like the guard I felt around you. Someone may be afraid if you are kind of starting to become interested in someone else that you may feel more compatible with, and that you're giving more of your time and attention and energy to, I don't know, it's like a friend around you, or this person definitely, this is not for everyone, right? This is for a small amount of people, but I'm getting a sense that it's like one of your friends, or maybe one of your coworkers, or someone else that they're afraid you are just investing more time in or with, even if they're just a good friend of yours. They're getting kind of jealous of that. But again, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is interesting, Pisces. What they like the most about you is the Devil. So, or about this connection. So Capricorn energy. You could be connected with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. Pisces. You absolutely turn them on in every way that no one else can. I mean, I almost get like when you guys first started connecting or hooking up, and you know, this is not for everyone, right? But there is like a role here of like dominant and submissive, and maybe you guys would even change roles in that, but the way it was really, really sexy. Kind of like, you know, someone who says, oh yeah, touch me there now, say this, say that. And the other person would do that, but it really turned them on. Whatever role you were in, Pisces, or what way, they like that. But for others of you, I gotta say that there's a bit of a codependency here. So when I was seeing that vision of like someone holding the mug like really, really tightly, of like yeah, I don't know why I saw that vision. And again, some of you could be drinking something warm, but it's kind of like something they just want to hold on to. They can't let go of it. Like, it's so valuable to them, but it kind of turns into a possessive, controlling type of energy. And maybe that's kind of what's making you a bit disinterested, Pisces, because again, you can't rein a Pisces in, period. Pisces playground is the ocean. You know how big the ocean is? The ocean is, you know, something that Pisces needs to explore, and I'm comparing that to the world and the earth. You can't limit a Pisces in regards to how they want to experience the world and how they want to see the world and how they want to, I don't know. It's like Pisces, I feel like some of them, they feel like they can't rein you in a way. And maybe if for a while you kind of agreed and complied to, you know, okay, I'll come back by this time, or I'll call you when I get home. But then you started, you know, to not do that anymore. And they kind of wanted it back to where they can just always check up on you. It's not the greatest energy, but we all have flaws. I'm not feeling like this is a horrible, horrible energy. I would tell you guys, I've told many other signs before when I came across a very heavy energy. But I do think something has to be addressed here about the balance between compliance and control. But sexually, Pisces, I just heard about something with the tongue too. I don't know, but someone's good with their tongue. I don't know. You just turn them on the most out of anyone has. You're the best in bed. And I think you know that. Okay. What they don't like about this connection, the world, fixed energy. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, you could have those signs in your chart or be connected to one of those signs, but I am picking up on the stubbornness here too. And again, maybe at first you guys complied, okay, yeah, you know, I'm hanging out with these people. Like, I don't know, I get the sense that they always wanted to know what you were doing, who you were with. But then it's like, I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to stick to that. Others of you, I feel as if there's a potential for this to close out, and they're feeling that approach. Again, it's similar to your last reading. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. It's kind of the similar energies I'm picking up, or that you just want to do more, explore more, experience more. And if you can't have that diversity, if you can't have that spontaneousness and the connection in the relationship, just in life in general, it's not going to work. But also, Pisces, I get from this World card, I don't know who this is for, but I get the sense that you posted a picture somewhere, like whether it was on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook, and if you don't have social media, this isn't for you. But you posted a picture that they thought was like way too sexy for you to post. And they did not like that because it was like all your friends or whoever saw it, but you can do what you want to do as long as it's like, you know, what's comfortable in both of your limits. And if it's not, then that's something to talk about. But that's just for someone out there, and this is what that card specifically is talking about. Highest hopes is the Three of Wands. Fire energy, Aries specifically, could also be Sagittarius or Leo energy. Wanting more. And it's not just more of the tangible, right? It's not just more of, you know, just take me out to go get dinner more often, or buy me these little things, or give me this, give me that. This is like the passion, the desire, the will to just want more in this connection that I feel someone is feeling so lacking of. I think it's just kind of, this is like going both ways for both of you guys. It's as if the person you're connected to, Pisces, wants more of you, wants to experience more with you. And you're fine with that if it's going to be outside of the mundane, if it's going to be outside of the everyday. Like, I just can't rein that in any harder. That's really what Spirit's guiding me to, because they know you're feeling bored. They know you want more out of this. You want more out of life. And they can't hold you back in much longer. And if it's going to have to work, if they want to make this work, they're going to have to understand. But I'm also seeing this as a big manifestation here. They want to manifest something. What do they want to manifest? I have an idea. I have a sense. Because again, I'm still drawn to this Nine of Wands, like letting your guard down and opening you up, Pisces, to where they feel like you've been blocked off again. But let me see. Why is the Three of Wands here? King of Wands, Leo energy. Could also be Aries or Sagittarius. And that's just funny because it's just reiterating, you know, the King of Wands does what they want to do when they want to do it, period. Regardless if you're a male or female. And I think it's also kind of, Pisces, for those of you who kind of went with the flow with this person for a bit and they got too comfortable with you doing everything that they kind of wanted, you're taking or wanting to take that empowerment back of being like, look, you need to let me be free, you need to let me be who I need to be, and feel okay with that, not feel insecure with that, not feel like you have to hold on, because really all it's doing is entrapping me. Eight of Swords energy, Gemini energy. Ooh, sorry about the glare, guys. There we go. Gemini energy, Aquarius energy, or Libra energy. It's just making you feel trapped, Pisces. And the more that they want to trap, the more it's not going to work. And I also feel like some of you guys are going a little bit, I mean, yeah, Pisces can quarantine. They're used to their alone time and their time to heal themselves. But Pisces is a dual sign, right? Pisces is the master of chameleon-ish type of traits. Let me explain what I mean. Pisces can switch at a flip of the script depending on their mood of what they want to do. Yeah, sometimes they want to be in their room, close the door, snuggle in bed, and just keep to themselves. But there's also the side of Pisces, the other fish, that needs to learn, needs to explore, needs to do. And I think this quarantine time for me, it's been like almost an entire month. I don't know how long it's been for you guys. It's kind of building up this pent-up energy. And especially if you've been in quarantine with this person and they're still trying to tell you what to do, that's kind of making it all the worse. A lot of different energies. It's not for everyone, but I am picking that up on some. But I'm also getting this need for that sexual passion to come back in. That is what made you guys click in the first place. But again, I'm feeling as if Pisces can't really get back to that sexual, passionate energy if they don't feel it. And I don't feel like it's being felt right now. The deepest fears is the Three of Swords and the Tower. Wow. I mean, a heartbreak and a complete ending of everything they thought was so secure, so stable, turned out to be made out of clay and straw and fell at the first gust of wind. You know, again, like this is something they don't want to let go of. This is something they don't want to leave. Libra energy and also Aries and Scorpio energy. With the Tower, this is something that would completely devastate them should this end. So I do feel like they're really willing to make things work, but again, the communication has to be there. The transparency has to be there. But I do get the sense that Pisces feels like they have been trying to be transparent. What more do you need? Well, what they need is for these promises and these words of, okay, I'll do it, for you to actually do it, is what I'm feeling. Or else it will blow up. It will end. I'm also hearing kimono. Very strange. Or silk. I don't know. I don't know. I just heard that. For the likely outcome of this situation, we're going to go ahead and take this Divinio, Pisces, for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me to see the likely outcome, I'm going to pull some more tarot cards for any advice, as well as I'm going to ask for some angels to come in, Pisces, and give advice to you, or cross-watcher, in regards to this connection and situation. But before we go, Pisces, I will pull a Romance Angels card. I'm going to ask Spirit, what is the purpose of this connection with Pisces? And what does this person want from Pisces in this connection? I just heard Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe you guys are Pisces, Aquarius cuspers, or you're connected to an Aquarius, or have Aquarius in your chart. Heart-to-heart conversations. I mean, that's a wrap, right? That's exactly what I've been talking about. I mean, things really need to be discussed about boundaries, about the need for someone to do something in order for this to work is really what I'm getting. And it needs to be honest, and it needs to be upfront. And not only does it need to be said, but it needs to be done, because this person does want this to go further, Pisces. This person does want this love to be ascending and to evolve, not to just disappear. But in order for this engagement to happen, in order for this love life to ascend to a higher level of commitment, this needs to be talked about and explained and addressed. Alright, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. I really hope you enjoyed this. Pisces and Crosswatcher, if you did, please let me know. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Again, Pisces and guys, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade zodiac candles. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to check out the online store where you can find the description box as well. I love you, Pisces, very, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.